everybody and welcome back. Today is another taste test video. We're going to be trying some frozen entrees from Dollar Tree. I have done a few of these review videos. The first one that I did was the Dollar Tree egg rolls. I also did the Dollar Tree Fast Bites burgers and chicken sandwiches. And then I did kind of an assortment of Dollar Tree frozen food. Today we're exploring some of their ready-made entrees, and specifically we're exploring these Eat brand frozen entrees, which from what I found online are exclusive to Dollar Tree. On this brand's website, it does appear that they only carry 7 different products, and I was only able to find 4 of them at my Dollar Tree. So I have the chicken lo mein, the chicken fajita bowl, beef and broccoli, and the kickin' chicken Alfredo. Beyond that, it does look like they have a sweet and sour, a chicken and gravy with mashed potatoes, and a vegetable burrito bowl, but those were not available at my specific Dollar Tree. I really enjoy doing these Dollar Tree taste test videos. I feel like they're really helpful because sometimes you don't have the time, energy, or means to cook a dinner. If there are any other Dollar Tree foods that you want me to review, I am more than happy to do so. Just let me know in the comments down below, but let's go ahead and jump right in. So I think the first one I'm going to try is the beef and broccoli. I imagine that the cooking instructions are going to be the same for pretty much all of these. So vent the lid, microwave for 2.5 minutes, stir, microwave for 1 to 1.5 minutes, and then let stand for 2 minutes. And there are the ingredients if you want to pause and read that. For 2.5 minutes. Not a whole lot in the way of broccoli, and the portion does look a little on the small side. I'm gonna put it on a plate so you can see the actual serving size. That is the beef and broccoli. It needs to stand for a couple minutes and then we'll give it a try. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so this is my breakfast. And I do want to make sure that I am hungry for each of these meals because that definitely impacts the way that we perceive food when we're hungry versus not hungry. I actually really enjoyed that, and I didn't really expect to. I kind of went into this video with the perception that some of these meals were not going to be good. And I have to say that that's probably one of the best frozen entrees that I've had that was like a lo mein or an oriental style frozen entree. The beef chunks were really nice. It was like ground beef essentially. There wasn't a whole lot of broccoli in it. There was like little bits of broccoli. It was mostly noodles as you could see, but the sauce was nice. It had a bit of a kick to it, a little bit of heat to it. And the noodles were a little on the soft side even for me, who tends to prefer my noodles slightly overcooked. Those were quite soft. But overall, I think I'm gonna rate this one like an 8.5 out of 10 or like a 9 out of 10. And I genuinely hope that the other 3 meals that I got were as good as this one because it definitely cleaned my plate and I can see myself buying this again in the future. I thought this was delicious and I would definitely recommend this one. So for lunch, I'm gonna do the chicken fajita bowl, which says it is white chicken with rice and vegetables in a fajita sauce. And the cooking instructions are the same, 2.5 minutes and then stir and recover for another 1 to 1.5 minutes. And there are the ingredients as well if you want to pause and read. This actually smells really good, but I have found in the past that sometimes these like Southwestern style bowls just don't taste as good as they smell. So I feel like I'm trying not to be biased about it, but I've had a lot of these. I feel like putting it on a plate makes it feel a little bit more fancy too than just eating it out of these cardboard boxes. Although I have eaten my fair share of meals out of these cardboard boxes. I used to buy the Michelinas a lot. And Dollar Tree does sell the Michelinas and the banquet dinners, but I really wanted to try these because I know you can't get them anywhere else. So I was curious to know what they would taste like as compared to, you know, the kind of standard ones that you can get at most places. If this is good, I feel like it could be a really fun shortcut meal because it's got a lot of veggies, chicken, and rice in it. It would probably make a really great filling for burritos or enchiladas, and a really easy throw together meal for, you know, a single individual, senior citizen. Enough talk, let's try the fajita bowl. While on the surface it might look like the portions are a little bit small, I do feel like they're probably in line with other similar frozen meals that come in that cardboard style box. And honestly, this one is pretty filling because of the rice and everything that's going on in here. There is nice chunks of chicken in there. There's black beans, corn. I can really taste the poblano peppers, which I'm really enjoying. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10 because it is really good. I personally would probably prefer it as a burrito filling as opposed to just eating it as a bowl. Time to try the Kickin' Chicken Alfredo, which is pasta with a spicy Alfredo sauce and white chicken. Everything is of course still the same, and once again there are the ingredients if you want to pause them and read them. Definitely had my fair share of microwave chicken Alfredo, although this one is a spicy chicken Alfredo, which makes me even more excited about it. You guys know I love spicy food. And so there is our Kickin' Chicken Alfredo dinner. It's actually more of a mid-afternoon snack for me because I have 4 to try. So I'm trying to try all 4 in one day, so I can't just do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have to eat like a hobbit today. Time to taste test our Kickin' Chicken Alfredo. I'm going to go ahead and say that this one also gets about a 7 out of 10. It does have some heat to it, although it's not like overly spicy or overwhelming. The Alfredo sauce does taste a little generic, but it is really good. And the noodles were perfectly cooked. Like, they weren't overly soft or chewy. They still had a little bit of bite to them. And then the chicken was tender and well cooked. Overall, I'm genuinely impressed with how this is going so far. Everything has been good. Everything has been better than I expected it to be, and this was no exception. Like I said, I've had my fair share of Alfredo microwave meals before, and this was definitely in the realm of one of the better ones that I've had. And on to the 4th and final entree to try. This is the chicken lo mein, which is its white chicken with pasta and Asian-inspired vegetables in a sesame garlic sauce. And once again, there are the ingredients for anyone who wants to pause it and read them. And I think this is the one I'm most nervous about. I just kind of don't anticipate liking it, but the other ones have been good, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I think it's because historically I'm not really much of a fan of like sesame flavors or sesame oil, so hopefully this one's good. Appearance-wise, it looks about the same as the beef and broccoli with the same kind of pasta. It does smell like sesame chicken, which means that I might actually like this because I do like sesame chicken or like sweet and sour chicken. And that's what this smells like. Straight out of the package, it smells like sesame chicken. And so that is our 4th and final Dollar Tree entree to try. I don't know what it is about taking a frozen entree and just putting it on a plate, but it looks so much fancier this way. This looks legit. So we're gonna give it a try. Make sure I get a little bit of everything. Without a doubt, this one is my least favorite of the ones that I tried today. I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Mostly because the first bite that I had was really good, but every subsequent bite that I'm eating just tastes a little bit more and more bland. It does kind of taste like sesame chicken, but it doesn't really pack that much of a punch. And it has that same really overcooked noodles that the beef and broccoli had. It does have, like, it looks like it has a lot more veggies in it. It doesn't have a lot in the way of chicken. So I think my big hurdle is just how bland the sauce is. So it just kind of makes the whole dish taste kind of muted. So definitely my least favorite of the 4 that I tried today. If I had to rank them in order, it would probably be the beef and broccoli, pretty much in the order that I ate them in, oddly enough. I have eaten them throughout the course of the day, so it's not that I'm not hungry. The beef and broccoli was definitely the best. Probably the Southwestern Bowl second, especially if you make a burrito out of it. And then number 3 would be the Kickin' Chicken Alfredo, and then probably this one last. But overall, they all were good. They're all totally edible. Even this one's totally edible. It's just a little on the bland side. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. If there are any other Dollar Tree foods that you want to hear me review, I'm more than happy to do so. Of course, just leave them in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you again soon.